late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Brian Reynolds here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Reynolds, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And he deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Bucks go down quietly. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A., on the hill here today, Paul Skeens. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Tommy Edman leading things off and takes a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. Popped up. Connor Falefa settles underneath it. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And Mookie takes. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Tosses across to first, and Betts is gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to? And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
In an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. That misses.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. Inning number 2 from LA coming up on the show. 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Ohtani back to work. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
This is Joey Bart. Ohtani, the former Rookie of the Year, he throws a slurve, a 4-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Now one out to right. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's 1 away. 2 down.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Nick.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Gonzalez digs in now.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Throw on to Freeman. Out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Going to count 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one is inside. Got him swinging. And now one away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fouled off left side. Second inning here, no score. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting set. The designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Andy Pajes. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, two strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
Two strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Now at the plate, Ryan De La Cruz.
Ryan De La Cruz.
And a pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now, anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout. And you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
2-0.
At the belt and fires. That one's in there. And it's 2-1. The pitch. Up and in. And the count is 3-1. De La Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Wide throw, and it gets away. Now second and third, and nobody out. And he's into second with nobody out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Number 28 in the box now. Takes strike one. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And that's in the dirt. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
The left fielder, number 10,
So digging in, Brian Reynolds. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Hard ground ball for a base knock. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And that one missing low. Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air out to center. Makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here's the veteran outfielder, Enrique Hernandez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Now the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes. One down.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One down, base is empty. That one down the line, and foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The Pirates up by 2 here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here comes Tommy Edman. First pitch misses. Foul ball. The 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
And another ball. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Two down, nobody on. Liner, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw safe.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI. He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Edman on at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And out number one on the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bart in his third season, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And here it comes. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Next to hit, Nick Gonzalez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian De La Cruz. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Ohtani picks over Gonzalez. Back in on a dive. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And the right-hander back to work. And there's a ball.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Bounced up the middle. Connor Falefa gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right side, and that's just foul. The Pirates leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not even close there. And to count 1 and 2. Hard hit right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And Hernandez is out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Max Muncy at the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Fly to left his first time. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that one is lifted in the air. And they get the out on Smith. And that's the third out. One left for L.A., and they're down 2-0. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Ohtani back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And a pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Next is the speedy first baseman. He's 0 for 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
This one in the air. Drifts towards it. And that is that. Pirates leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Andy Pajes. The wind of the pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at that. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering upstairs.
Whew, I thought he'd bite right there.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Kike Hernandez. That one at triple digits. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Ripped on a line. 2 away down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin.
And now it's Gavin Lux. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, O'Neal Cruz. And he deals. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret. Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Righty to the plate. That's inside. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy hooks it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard at the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
McCutchen leads off first with one away. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
McCutchen on the move. Pitch in the dirt. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Little chopper rolls foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out and a runner at second. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. That one's in there. 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Out towards left center. Hernandez makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Tommy Edman.
The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a strike in there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That one a little bit high. And the count 1-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Tattooed and gone. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Freeman in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering upstairs. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next pitch is downstairs. Kicks and fires. Just missed. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. We don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
On the ground to third. Hayes to first. And Hernandez is out. And that's the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the seventh. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian De La Cruz. Here comes a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. On the mound now, Jack Flaherty.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Up and in, and that is ball one. Flaherty in his 7th season, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. The 1-0. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Ryan Brazier looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Kelly warming up as well. Right-handed reliever. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. And delivers outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And the righty deals. Hit on the ground, might be two. The underhand flip. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now the first baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Kicks and deals. Pulls that one foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it, and that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Bednar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a pitch. Muncy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Stratton also throwing. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Outside, that's the ball.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Three and 2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith, first-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Out to short. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman. And a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball.
Off the mark there, and that's ball one. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. The line to kick the pitch.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And another ball. Gets under and pops it up. Edman going after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So one out, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen. First offering, and it just misses. And a good eye there. Flaherty maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Joey Bart now. 1 for 3.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin Holderman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
The center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Righty delivers. Fouled off. He was late. That one not close. Now 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman getting ready to go. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That misses the zone. 2-2. Now fly ball to right center. On the move to the alley. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
The batter, number 9.
Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Outfield playing pretty shallow. There's a strike. The pitch. In the air, left side. Reynolds trying to get there. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. And they still trail it here, 3-1. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Flaherty back to work. That one at 95 missed up top. 1-0. Foul ball there. And it is 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. Hernandez ranging back and caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Brian De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. De La Cruz into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Man at second. Late that time, and it's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Out to short, Edman. To first, and there's two down. And here's the first baseman.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
De La Cruz at second with two down. That one finds the zone, and that is strike two.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ball one there.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In the dirt, blocked. Oh, the throw is wild. Coming home. He will score, and they take a 3-run lead. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But they push across one run on one base hit, an error, and nobody left on. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Pirates 4 and the Dodgers 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
And a pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering down in the dirt. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
In the air, center field. Cruz heads towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
He's 2 outs away. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that's outside. The Pirates trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The Pirates leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Freeman will take his base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Hernandez at the plate now. That's ball 1. Right down to shoot, and a count 1-1. Just missed. There's a swing and a miss. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Muncy to hit. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second. One on the gun. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the lefty. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Going to count 1-2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And another ball.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit. Coming home. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he'll make it up to third here because of the throwing error. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Hunter Stratton.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground to short, Connor Falefa. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Miguel Rojas. He represents the winning run. And that's outside. Ball one. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next one misses, and it's 2-0. Base hit center field. Muncy on his horse around third. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. It's 4-4.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
2 outs, runner on first. And now the center fielder, Kike Hernandez. And that clips the inside corner.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carmen Mlodzinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Falter, a left-hander, also throwing. Trying to send this to extra innings. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And fouled off. Winning run stands at second. That one misses. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away.
3-2.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. To third, not in time. He's safe. It's second and third with 2 gone.
Well, this is a real gift here with 2 away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate, and he knows it. Now you got to deal with 2 men in scoring position instead of just 1. They need a big pitch right here to get out of it.
And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
The left-hander on now, Bailey Falter.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Tommy Edman now at the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Tied at 4.
Ball.
In the dirt. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. 2-1 now. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That one's got to feel good. And the Dodgers walk it off for the win.
Well, a grand slam is exciting no matter what part of the game you hit it. But a walk-off grand slam, an incredible finish. Clutch swing of the bat that he'll never forget. Truly special.
And our final here today, 8-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.